Hello, everyone. And happy Mother's Day. First and foremost, I'd like to thank 5.9. Thank you for being subscribed at Tier 1 for 7 months. I greatly appreciate the support. I hope everyone's doing well today. I gave my mimosa a call this morning. I don't like getting flowers from my mom. I don't like doing any of that shit because I think I'm very utilitarian when it comes to gift giving. Like, what are you going to do with flowers? You're going to put them in a pot, you're going to put them on your table, you're going to put them on your kitchen island, you're going to put them on your nightstand, you're going to put them on your coffee table. It's just going to get knocked over. The dog's just going to knock it over. The dog will find a way to knock it over. So I just got her like an Amazon gift card. Yeah, I don't like doing the flowers, I don't like doing the cards. I think all of that stuff's really... The sentiment is good, but ultimately it's not something you can use.
Happy Mother's Day to Mama B and Mother Wormwood.
Mama? Mama B? Thank you, Silver Streak, for being subscribed at Tier 1 for 7 months. Does she like nice plants? She does, but she prefers to plant them rather than just have them in like a bouquet cut off at the stem. If that makes sense. She doesn't like I just don't like getting her anyone flowers really, because they're just gonna die. Like, get a gift card and then get yourself something that's actually useful, not something you're gonna throw out. I'm visiting my Nana with my ma'am, so I hope my connection holds up. I hope you're able to stay and watch. Gave a bit of a warning at the beginning of the stream. There are certain themes that, you know, if you're not comfortable with, I completely understand if you don't want to watch the stream. You know, your safety and health is more important, obviously, than the stream. But I think this is a very important game. I think this game has a lot of opposing themes that it sort of champions more than the darker aspects. So I still wanted to play this game. I wanted to demo it at least. I might not play through the entirety of Disco Elysium, but it is still a very important game. I believe it is one of the more important games that I've ever played in my life. And if you like what you see so far, I do encourage you to play it yourself. Because this game has a lot of really, really beautiful moments that I think I'm going to carry with me for a very long time. So I've already beaten this game. And I've beaten this game about twice now at this point. So I already know what's going on, but I'm not going to say anything. However, I've never played this game with the Twitch integration, because Disco Elysium, the final cut, the most recent large update, which now has full voice acting, also has Twitch integration. So, as I'm playing through the game, you can either help me or try to fuck me over. I'm going to beat up AT&T employees. Excellent. But yes, this is a game I recommend. I'm not going to go through all of it. I'm just going to like play around, show everyone, you know, how the game plays out. And you know, if you like it, I do encourage you to get it, because it is, as I've mentioned before multiple times, in my opinion, a very great game. Help or hurt, either or. Either or. I'm not sure how the Twitch integration works beyond helping me or fucking me over, but why don't we get into the game? So, right off the bat, this is a role-playing game, obviously, and you will have stats, but unlike most stats, these are more centered around everyday skills and everyday conceptualization. So rather than selecting an archetype, why don't we go on to create our own, and then I'll just sort of go over the major stats, the major attributes, and then the skills themselves. So First and foremost, our 4 major attributes are intellect, which is raw brain power, psyche, which is emotional intelligence, physique, which is, our musculature, how big strong we are, and motoristics, which is our agility. I'm trying to brain think. So, how about this? We have... How many skill points do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could just hit random. Just play as yourself with 5 physique. Okay, 5 physique, off the bat. 5 physique. Where else should we put our attribute points? Or we can just hit the funny random button. Let's put let's say 2 in motorics. And let's be an incredibly dumb fucking cop and just put the rest in psyche. And boost stats. So Twitch integration allows you chat to vote on choices. I still get the final say, and boost stats for skill checks. Okay, cool. Yeah, and we'll put 2 in intellect. So this game is fucking great, because all of the skills are completely esoteric. We have skills like, logic, which is basic reasoning, encyclopedia, which is like, just like random trivia, random knowledge, rhetoric, which is trying to, convince people how to act, what to do. But then you'll have things like Inland Empire, which is just like imagination, and then Esprit de Corps, which is like being on the beat as a cop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list them all off one by one, and I don't know if... Let me turn on the stream, and let's see. Does everyone... No, the companion's not active yet, so I guess it doesn't do anything for this screen. What we'll do is I will go into every skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4. And then at the end of it, all of you can yell out one skill. Because I think I only get to pick... Yeah, I only get to pick 2 of them. So, set signature... No, I only get to pick 1! Oh, never mind. So let's go back, and then we're going to go forward again. Oh, can I unpick that? No, we can't. So what I'll do is I'll have one of you roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 1d6 and a 1d4. One of you to roll a 1d6 and one of you to roll a 1d4. But in the meantime, I'll go over all the individual skills, and then for those of you who are nerds who have dice on your desk, whip those out and be ready. So logic, raw intellect, it is basic deduction. You can unpick it and just double click the skill you want. Yeah, I know, I can just set this one as signature. I understand. Encyclopedia, call upon all your knowledge and produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric, which is practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama, play the actor, lie and detect lies. Conceptualization, understand creativity, see art in the world. Visual calculus, reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for the law. Volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Inland Empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. Authority, which is my favorite, this is my favorite skill portrait. Intimidate the public, assert yourself. Esprit de corps, connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. Suggestion, charm men and women, play the puppet master. Endurance, take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold, shrug off the pain, they'll have to hurt you more. Physical instrument, flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. Electrochemistry, go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Shivers, raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city. Half-life, let the body take control, threaten people. Hand-eye coordination, ready, aim, and fire. Perception, see, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Reaction speed, the quickest to react, an untouchable man. A certain savoir-faire, sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. Interfacing, master machines, pick locks and pockets. And composure, straighten your back, keep your poker face. Alright, so Silver Streak says that we have rolled a 5.9. If you could roll that 1d4 for me. I rolled a 1. Alright. Conceptualization. Understand creativity and see art in the world. We're a fucking art cop. And now, we begin the game. Everyone, welcome to Disco Elysium.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever? Or simply keep on non-existing?
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great!
Yes, it is.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother.
Happy Mother's Day. Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
What a good fucking intro. What a good fucking intro to a game. And I fucking love the UI for Disco Elysium. How it's all like film strips. And how it's all tape reel noises. This is a good game. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Let's get our pants.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Let's get our shirt. A disco ass blazer. Oh, what happened here? I've got a necktie on the ceiling fan.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Pull on the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Bring it on.
Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Grab the tie. Actually, now that we have a skill-ass check here, does everyone have access to the Disco Elysium companion? Are you able to hurt or help me? You do? Excellent. Okay. So, as I mentioned before, all of you should have access to the Twitch companion. That is hooked into the director's cut of Disco Elysium. During skill checks or during conversations, you are able to direct me Although I do have final say apparently on which conversations I want to select. And during skill checks, you can either help me or hurt me. So just to test to see if this works, what's my savoir-faire? It should just be a matter of clicking the screen for chat. Oh, is it? I don't know if I can do it, but I'm also the one playing the game, so if everyone's able to do it, just like confirm for me that everything's working, because right now I've got a 72% chance. Just confirm, like, either hurt or hinder with the skill check. Did you set it up in the settings with the code? I did. Everything should still be set up. Let me just double check. Oh, Twitch integration. It wasn't set. Hold on. Sorry about this, gamers. I set it before the stream, but I guess it unset itself. So give me a second as I fix that. It should be visible. Give me 1 second. Okay, connection now established. Okay, there we go. So I can see... Oh, I have new UI elements. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right. Okay, so it just sort of pops up, vote for dialogue. Cool. Pepperonin 303, thank you for the follow. Perfect. Okay. And okay, so I click the head icon so that people are able to either hurt or help my major skills. So if you wanted to hinder me, you could click the little minus on the attribute for savoir-faire. But it looks like people are voting to help, so I'm going to grab my necktie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
Okay, let me just pause my stream, and there we go.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Oh, and there's a cooldown timer too, so I can't always call upon your help. I've got my necktie.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Look out.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Assess the damage.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Hell yeah.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge, of world-ending proportions. With all the synapses you've extinguished, it's a miracle you can even think this sentence. You've interrupted a true act of self-annulment here.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm sorry. Touch your nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
I'm scared. I want to stop doing this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Wipe the mirror now.
Behold.
Oh!
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
All right, chat. Should we, are we going to become a superstar cop? Or are we going to try to force ourselves to make a better face? All right. No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Oh, God. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Yes, white checks. So there are two types of checks in this game. There are white checks and there are red checks. We can always revisit white checks, but we cannot revisit red checks. So if we level up in Encyclopedia, we can reattempt this check at a different time. But with red checks, there's no do-overs, and I'm not save scumming on this. So we will have to suffer with our failures. Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Sir B4 Wormwood Coffee et Gamers.
Hello, Sokakan. Thank you for the 5 months at Tier 1. Yes, Scrumbo time. We have to be careful about what we say around people. But I've already played this game before, and I've already beaten it, and I don't give a shit. So if you ask me to do something bad and wrong, I'm gonna do it. Hello, woman.
Hello, officer.
I'm going to use my face on the woman.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay. Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Sir B is both bad and wrong.
Thank you, Silver Streak, for the 150 bits.
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Suggestion. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Chat. I might need some help on this one. Oh, and it's a red check too. We can't retry this, so hey. Do it. Don't do it. B, please. God, don't.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner and still. Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She puts out her cigarette.
Do ITB.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Wabbit, thank you for being subscribed for 7 months at Tier 1. I think this is my first hype train. I've never had a hype train before.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go. There's something on the table. Oh, money. A recusant. Thank you for the gift sub to Dyfed Thelradi. I can't. Sorry, hold on. Your name's split in my chat. Dyfed the Irradiated Idiot. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I'm gonna grab my shoes because I think I threw it out the window. $5.9. Thank you for the 3 gift subs. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Here's my shoe. Hype train. And enjoy your usage of the new emotes that Char, also known as Ben Flint on Twitter, have made. I've commissioned a few more that are. I'm never going to get rid of the bastard emote, but there are some emote slots that I want to use up. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Oh, Wabbit! Thank you for the gift sub.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
The what now?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I'll make it priority 1.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Is Mr. Disco having a discussion with his nervous system? Yes, you have discussions, internal monologues with your physical body, with your mind, just like with all of the aspects of what make you you. The skill system is so fucking beautiful in this game. So I must be in some kind of hotel.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Let's go to our buddy. Actually, let's go to this thing over here. Ah, drugs. I have a healing item. Oh. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300 hours." Are you my buddy? Or are you my buddy? Oh, Antler Crown, thank you for the follow.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Thank you everyone for the hype train. A level 2 hype train, I greatly appreciate that.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
This is the best character in any video game ever made, by the way.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Invent a name for yourself.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's so cool.
Yes, it is. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop. Say
My
it.
name My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
He doesn't even process what you just said, just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What should... what should we say? Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews? I have yes or I haven't. Oh, it's 50-50. Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that?
I
Maybe
haven't.
it's not. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man, you know. Yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
I'm starting to have a panic attack right about... Oh, just you wait.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I just realized I don't have an undershirt right now.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
Don't worry about the body. I'll rip it down.
After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of ripping is inadvisable.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General?
Internal affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge. I'm a policeman, and I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is Of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
Let's go.
After you, officer.
And I now have Kim in my
Lieutenant
party.
Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Cool. I just realized I don't have my shirt, so let's go grab my shirt from the from my hotel. I've been doing this entire playthrough shirtless. Shirt, please.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but
there we go. My white satin shirt. No, that's the look. Should I? Here's the thing, though. Everything I wear gives bonuses. You know what? Giving a shirt, hurts my suggestion. So you know what? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it for now. Yeah, there is a Twitch integration with this game, which was released for the director's cut. Let's talk to the barman. I'm gonna save, quick save.
the man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The Harbinger of Ruin, Raphael Ambrosius Costeau, or I'm currently in between names. Vote now. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you've left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful. Really, I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have to ask questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Did you kill him, Gart?
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you. More. Press on. Push through.
Okay, I'm not going to hound you on this.
Isn't it a bit too late for that?
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
I think Gart killed him. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Fine.
Extra fine.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Since I... Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
I want to take a bribe.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Oh, Gart. I still think you killed him, though. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
That's 10 plus 10, 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
But that's horrible.
It is.
Pick up the coins.
He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets.
No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I only have a vague blackened image. I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless?
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on the building? Or, I'll live in a dumpster, I don't care, fuck everything, hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Hell yeah. I'm going to... so, in this game, we have what is referred to as a thought cabinet. And I can internalize topics that will pop up in the game. So as I'm gaining experience, some of those experience points will go into the thoughts I'm internalizing. And then when I unlock those thoughts, I can get skill bonuses, sometimes even extra dialogue options. So I'm going to internalize being a hobo cop. And I didn't notice this, but I just realized I've got an X-ray of my fucking spinal column and my brain as I'm internalizing things. Oh, what a great fucking game. I'm gonna talk to this lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
That stupid dimple has only brought me suffering.
Love can be cruel, sweetie. Love can be cruel.
Oh.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, right? Ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course. No, I'm not going to say that. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade? Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Oh.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on.
No problem.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria? It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In hell. We're all in hell.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
All I know is we are approaching the end times.
Perhaps, dear. Perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
She is perturbed by your not knowing what year it is, but not by your mention of the apocalypse. It must be the end times. The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind, we're in this now. Outside, the melting snow seeps into the cracks in the walls and the cobblestone streets, all the way down into the sewers. Above ground, the first maybells blossom. You can feel it, a great cold. Then the shiver passes.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Our options are some kind of democracy, maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds, civilization cowards before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perceptions of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. And cop. We are living under a cop regime. Chat, what do you think, what kind of regime do you think we're living under? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not.
Oh.
There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
Oh, all dinosaurs are communists. Okay, I get it now.
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Chat, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need money from an old woman. Help me beg, chat. Also, keep in mind you can also fuck me over if you want, chat. Oh, chat. Did you make things worse? All right, thank you.
Your deportment remains dignified.
I did it anyway.
A single manly tear.
You can't keep me down. This isn't easy for me to ask of anyone, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
What is to pawn?
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway.
Where can I pawn the pin?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Sunset Disc asks, how much of the game did you say you'd cover up to a certain point, or just however much you see in today's stream? Probably just however much I see in today's stream. I'll probably run maybe 3 hours, maybe just over 3 hours. But if people do want me to play this game in the future, if they do want to see more of this game, I would recommend that you have the opportunity to play it yourself, but it is something I'd be willing to pick up again, maybe after I'm done with Deus Ex. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
I gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Sweet. Free money. Why don't we... Where are we at right now? Why don't we take a 5-minute break? I'll do a quick save. And we'll come back in 5 minutes. So get up, do your stretches, drink your pee, take your water to the bathroom. I'll see you in 5. And we're back. So, we've got to deal with a body behind the whirling in rags. Warning, there's going to be some language used by one of these characters. So, just a warning for you gamers.
Kuno's got this!
Here's Kuno, here's our boy. Also, I'd like to apologize to Sunset Disco. I originally read their name as Sunset Disc Zero, but it is not, and I would like to apologize for that.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno!
Hey kid, a word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
Yep, that's the language.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene, that's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
You've got a good hand, kid.
What? You wanna fuck Kuno now?
No!
That's it? That's all you've got? No! Got your ass handed to you by the Kuno? Who's the man now, huh? Kuno's the man? You wouldn't believe the pussy Kuno tears up.
What was that, Kuno?
Nothing, see, nothing. Just slicing some bacon.
Hey kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
How do you know how it got up there? Or do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay. Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Kuno was in Cyberpunk 2077? Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Kuno, sounds like something you'd call a rabid dog.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm not doing anything, see? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna conclude.
Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of...
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Bang! Got fucked by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come back.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Let go of your nose without throwing up.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
All right. Let's look around a bit first. Some real, some magnesium. What else is there? There's a bucket. No, I can't get over there. Let's try talking to this
There are several
dirt.
footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks.
Noted.
Visual counters. Let's get an exact count.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Oh, my morale is horrible right now. I've got the handkerchief. Do I have anything that can heal my person? No, my morale is just low. Let's look over here.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in here?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too.
Seems like a reasonable assumption.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Did someone say pry bar?
Fuck yeah, pry bar!
Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Ask the manager? Bullshit. Go straight for the pry bar and pry this baby wide open.
Hell yeah. Let's get a pry bar. Only cowards ask permission for opening dumpsters.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
The shoulders of your jacket grow heavy. The cold finds its way under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you.
What is west?
Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
What is down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair. What is in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Shake your shoulders again.
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow.
Mailbox.
This Post Levantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy.
Oh.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you, mail collection box. No, you know what, mail collection box? You should man the fuck up.
The mailbox does not know how to man up. It is an inanimate object.
Alright, let's talk to the gardener.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What is in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What kind of a fish market is this? What kind of a fish market is this?
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts.
What is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks. That's all for now.
No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Really? None. Maybe just a tiny bit of annoyance.
All right. So we've got our gloves. We've got our ammonia. Let's do a quick save, and then let's try to get that body down. Oh, wait. Is that a garbage bin? There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if it had a bag, but I don't. Before we do anything with the body, why don't we look around first?
All around you, rain falls.
Oh, I've already done this.
Looking up at...
Hi, B. Hi, chat. I just woke up. How's the stream going? Good. We're trying to be a homeless cop.
And old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Main hall, building A.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
This is the police. Please open the door.
No, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Andrew Orlando Hare.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. Just seeing the words Andrew Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity, to say nothing of your hair.
Artemet's boxing for young athletes in gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24 window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Emma's fashion atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
Fabrin's taxi.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hold on. Tricentennial Electrics? I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
Oh, why is there a car going off outside? Sorry, gamers, give me 1 sec. Okay, it's done.
No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Yeah, it's me. I'm here again, crawling back into your life.
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on. Tell me what's going on. What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Fuck! Hang up the call.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Fortress Accident SCA.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Revachol Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Main hall, building B, whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
East Delta pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Leave. All right. Let's go to the drugstore, because I think that's probably going to be important. Actually, let's get the crowbar first.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is the sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Can do. Can we turn it on and drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
This must be what woke me up when you arrived in Martinez, the infernal noise.
Yes, sorry about that. The Caprice Kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Look around the cabin.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the red-tipped pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the rubber-handed chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Push in the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
All right, now let's see if we can't get that corpse down. Let's see here. We've got our tools. Let's get the crowbar. Oh, no, we were gonna see if we couldn't open this up.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Force time! Jam the tool under the lid and pull.
You stick the pry bar into the fissure beneath the lid and push down. It doesn't take much force. With a satisfying crack, the metal gives way. You can open the lid now. Don't Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Oh, I could go for some fucking turbo noodles right about now. Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the Whirling might be involved in this?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Dig in Hobocop style for extra content.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I am into hi-fi.
That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
I'm gonna take the racist mug. Oh no, Kim.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
All right, gamers, we got a racist mug. Let's go.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Everyone, get out your racist mugs. I'm going to talk to the cafeteria manager with a crowbar in my hand.
Can I help you?
I found the victim's clothes in the trash container out back.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Fuck you. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the...
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container, despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Thanks. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
So, about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Let's talk about something else.
I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
I've seen something here at the Whirling Gart. A thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
Gart, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook?
You're not. You're a menace. Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the real cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay, good to know. Oh, I can't use that door. I gotta go this way. Oh, wait. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
But why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Let's try to wake him up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Why the yelling, man?
You're alive? You looked out for the long count there.
Wait, what? No, he was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
See anything interesting in your dreams?
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses to a mausoleum?
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir, but when I'm out, then I'm really out. No corpses, no mausoleums, just quality time.
Mausoleums.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection. Fuck sleep. Despite the headache and the queasiness, you feel like you've got at least a 10-kilometer run in you.
Tell me about Wild Pines.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going?
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Of course, it's a total madhouse.
Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment. For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say.
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I just getting some sleep. Or was.
The way he says Measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess. He seems like a worthy rival. You should slay him.
Yeah, let's kill him. Who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
Huh, alright, I guess that makes sense somehow.
Okay, I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
What about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah, what about it?
You seem cool with it. Do you have many of those hanging from the trees here?
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Well, little point asking you about the body then. I've got other questions.
If you get lucky, I might even have answers for them.
Yours? Point at the bottle of the spilt rum.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Cool. Let's see about getting some cigarettes and just fucking smoking it out. Let's outsmoke Kim. Oh, hold on. I want to look at the racist mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It's just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Chat, what are our options? What do you want to do? Oh, is it not letting me choose? What's going on here? What? Why am I not able to... Huh. Sorry, chat. Give me a second. Is a vote not coming up? Is it not letting me vote on the racism? Hold on a second. I know how to fix this. There we go. Start poll. We're gonna vote on the racist mug. A vote came up and then disappeared? That's weird. Okay. So I'll give everyone a chance to vote on the racist mug using good old-fashioned Twitch. I may have to reset the Twitch integration. Yeah, I probably have to. Actually, while I'm doing that, why don't I do that right now? Let me just pull up Twitch again. Let's see here. Settings. Figure. Okay. And we're gonna shove it into the face of every merchant. There we go. Okay, connected. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology.
So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why? It wasn't going to offend anyone there. Why don't you just get back to your case?
Now I should heal myself. There we go. We're gonna talk to this guy.
Welcome to Revachol.
Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Limbo? What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would...
Silence.
Oh.
The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A-Kim, I've got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch on the shoulder.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
I found this mug in the trash. Show it to the man. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. I haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Oh, I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy.
I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Okay, what else have you thought up?
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Yeah, I've played Civ 4. Wait, what's this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
Say nothing.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new subrace, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
One of our options is, yeah, I think I can get down with racism. But I'm going to go with, yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, Runt.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more often. It felt really good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit. Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Hell yeah. Is this gonna get us say
Looking
anything
for
else?
something, Runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Got a smoke?
No.
He's got a smoke right there, in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat fingers. You need it after listening to his garbage.
Then I'm gonna need the one you're smoking.
Can't have it.
Hand it over. I'm confiscating it as evidence.
Evidence of what? I haven't done anything.
Fuck, I oughta.
What, officer?
Shit.
Sorry, I couldn't be of any help. No.
He's got
actually,
a smoke right.
Can't have it. Evidence of what? I bet. Sorry, I couldn't. No.
He's got a
how do I
smoke
steal
right.
it from
It's
this
my
guy?
last one.
You hiding smokes from me?
Why would I do that?
No, I
bet.
can't do anything.
Sorry, I couldn't be. Oh, not much anymore.
What are you hauling?
I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
We're done for now. Okay. Ooh, magnesium. Let's go into the pharmacy. The pharmacy.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go on, what is Fritte?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me about anything? Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
No, I meant the physical reality.
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frit?
No, I mean, where are we on a larger scale?
As mankind, or as a nation, or...
As a mankind.
In a good place. I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one we had here in Revachol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
The coalition, what's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
How's my thought cabinet doing? Oh, I can level up. I forgot. Let's see here. Alright, chat. For those... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pull out the D&D dice roller. And I'm just going to randomly select something to do. So we've got a 2 and a 4. So we are going to upgrade authority. Oh, wait, do I not have enough skill points? I thought I did. Oh, I thought I did have enough skill points. Never mind. Ignore me, chat. Ignore me. I don't have enough money for anything. God, I wish I was that free when I worked retail. Yeah.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Oh, then yes.
Ha! Couldn't handle us. A cause gives the workers strength, gives them power.
We have a right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of causes are we talking here?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape.
How come you're built like a brick shithouse, but the other scabs are so scrawny?
I work hard, and I would work even harder if the fuckers would let us work!
I'm just gonna leave now. I'm not gonna worry about that. I don't have enough money for cigarettes, and I don't want to pawn off that old woman's things. So why don't I just call into the station and report my missing
Inside,
badge?
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pull out the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
My status?
10-18, 10-20, over.
Can you repeat that?
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please, just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
But you said... never mind.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
10-22, the captain? This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over. What is he saying? He's asking who you are. I'm his goddamn partner! It's your partner, Satellite Officer Dietmar, sir. Over. Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
The officer has lost his badge, like I'm the first cop ever to misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically. Oh god damn it! Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this. Satellite Officer Dietmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious. Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge. Satellite Officer Dietmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me! Mac, come here! You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Stop.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Chat, I'm gonna need some help here. I can't let them know I fucked up. He don't got that MF thing on him? Alright, we got a 42% chance here.
Lying over the phone. It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't. Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it. We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance?
I'm in need of dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but... What does he want now? He's asking for money. Is he fucking kidding? I don't think he is. Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all. Right, that's a negative on the additional funds, over.
Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble, doesn't have a place to sleep. Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then. Vicmar said...
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come and get me.
Listen. It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over. What is he saying? Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over.
No, I'm alright. I'm alright. I had other things.
Let us address them now, sir. Over.
That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Alright. We've been playing this for about 2.5 hours now. Oh, Halcyon Days, thank you for the follow. So I think we're going to call it quits here. I just sort of wanted to show off this game to everyone, just because I think it's a really great game. Probably one of the best games I've ever played. If you do have an opportunity to play it, I do recommend it. Of course, there are content warnings. This game does have themes of sexual violence. It does have themes of abuse, self-harm. But if that's, something that isn't really a problem for you thematically, if that's something you can get through, I do think this game is really well done, really well made. Racism, obviously, but those aren't. This game isn't telling you to be those things. You do have the option, but I think there is a larger overall message that comes with this game. I think it's a really well crafted game that I think if you do have the opportunity to play, you should. But this game does also tell you off in a lot of ways if you start to do stupid shit, like be an incredibly shitty racist. So this game doesn't pull its punches when it's telling you you're being a piece of shit. Yeah, this game is really, really well made. But I think I'm going to call it here. I think I'm gonna close the game. We're gonna exit out. We have art. We have art to show off. Terramau, the newly subscribed Terramau, made me a little Disco Elysium portrait, and I love that so much. Kasofa, thank you for the follow. This is amazing. I might actually replace my old Discord icon with this. But wow, just always, I love your art so much. And I think that's pretty much it for the stream. I'm going to pop open Twitch and see who's streaming right now. Doesn't look like anyone's streaming, actually. I think everyone's just sort of taken the day off. So if that's the case, then what we'll do is I'll just end the stream here. Thank you, everyone, for attending. I greatly appreciate those of you who took the time out of your day to pop in, to say hello. And thank you for giving me my first hype train. I really appreciate that. So, not sure when we're going to continue our Resident Evil 6 stream. I'll talk to the big skeleton man about that. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll catch you all later. I'll probably continue Deus Ex later on, but if people do want to see more Disco Elysium, I can keep playing that. It's not a very goof intensive game, so I'm not gonna say goof dildo for those streams. But there are some really good funny parts in it, alongside the very tragic parts. So I might keep playing that on and off. But in the meantime, I will continue Deus Ex. So I'll catch you all later. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and just Primal Scream. If you're at home right now for Mother's Day, just do a Primal Scream for me. And that's our raid message for your Sunday to yourselves. Goodbye.